I've watched hundreds of hours of Iman Gadzhi and Hamza's content over the years, and I realized they both share these 7 specific habits that I'm about to explain to you in this video. Now, these habits, I know for a fact, they've used to propel them to the heights of success that they've managed to reach at such young ages. Now, I started watching Iman around 2017, 2018, and I watched him from doing videos of him at the gym to becoming a household name in online entrepreneurship. I literally remember him making gym videos with like 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, and then he slowly started to do like the agency stuff. And then before that, actually, he'd done content creation and some agency stuff, and then he was releasing courses. And then now he's got to the point where he's at now. He's got like millions of subscribers, you know, doing very well. He used to buy books from this used bookstore in London, and he used to like make videos on him like reading them books, showing what books he was reading and whatnot. And now he's like on private jets, so he's obviously doing something that we're not doing. Now, these guys are clearly the real deal when it comes to reaching high levels of success at such a young age. But what habits, what things are they doing in order to reach that? Because we're obviously not doing the things that they're doing, or else we would be in their position right now. So let's get into it. First thing they're doing is they never put anyone else on a pedestal. So just because you see all of these young guys becoming successful online, you see Hamza, you see Iman Gadzhi, you see Kai Cenat, you even see iShowSpeed, whoever it is you see online, just loads of young people making loads of money. It doesn't mean you need to put them on a pedestal. They're not God. They're normal people just like me and you who have done the right things consistently. And the reason you're not where they are isn't because they're better than you. It's simply because you haven't put in the work hours required to get there. I haven't. None of us have put in the required work hours to reach the levels of success. They've done the right things for a long enough period of time, and they're enjoying the fruits of their hard work. When you see a nice car go past, don't be one of the people that's just staring in awe at the car. Like you see a bright yellow Lamborghini and you're just staring, you're like mesmerized by it. Don't go up to the person and ask if you can take a picture with the car, because you want to make success seem like it's nonchalant. I don't know how to say that word, but you know what if you don't know what it means, it pretty much just means you want to make success seem like it's an everyday thing for you, like it's no big deal. Because this is what these guys have done even before they were successful. And this is important because the sad reality of life is that the people that need things the least get it the most. You know the saying how they say the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. It's exactly that. The people that don't need money are the people that make more money, and the people that need money don't make more money. It's just literally how life works, and it's sad, but it's true. So make sure you don't stare at cars, you don't take pictures with these nice cars. You just make success seem like it's an everyday thing for you. Number 2 is they create way more than they consume. Now, rather than watching football, they would be the type of person that would rather play football. Rather than binge watching YouTube videos, they would prefer to make their own content. So Iman has uploaded over 450 videos, as well as created tons of courses over many years. Hamza, look, he's uploaded 800 videos now. And this isn't just like in 1 year or 1 month. This is over 3, 4, 5, 6 years of just grinding every single day. This is them creating more than they consume. Imagine if they'd spent all of that time consuming video games on social media and Netflix. They wouldn't have achieved what they've achieved. Hamza's on 2 million. Iman's on nearly 3 million now. They wouldn't have achieved that. They wouldn't be making the money they're making if they just wanted to consume all the time. So to become more successful, we need to create more than we consume. And this doesn't mean like just making YouTube videos. It could be whatever you want. It can be creating a business. It could be creating your dream physique. Just anything where you are exerting effort to create something in your life. You're not just consuming. Now, number 3 is they rely on discipline more than motivation. We've all heard Hamza saying, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And, you know, a lot of us have found Iman through his monk mode videos. And it's easy to show up on days when you feel like it. Like you might wake up one day, you know, them days when you wake up and you just feel like, I'm going to smash this workout today at the gym. Like it's easy. You don't need to rely on motivation or discipline or anything. You feel like going. But you get them days where you wake up and you just don't want to get out of bed. You just feel like your bed is almost pulling you back in. Like, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do anything. I just want to just lay in my bed. Those are the days where you need to rely on discipline. Motivation comes in phases. You know, you might watch a motivational video, or you might see something, or something might happen that motivates you, but that only lasts for a temporary period of time. Discipline stays. Most successful young guys aren't overnight successes. Their success is a literal result of years of showing up and staying disciplined. Iman has been on his entrepreneurial journey since he was like 15, 16 years old. He's now 23, I think. So that's 8 years of constant grinding away at it to reach where he's got to. Hamza's the same. Hamza's been doing this for the past, 3-4 years. He's had a lot of success in a shorter time frame, but he's still put in the work when he didn't feel like it, because they have both cultivated themselves to become disciplined instead of relying on motivation. Now, number 4 is they don't just read, they study what they read. So Iman used to make book summary sheets to help him understand concepts, and Hamza made tons of book breakdown videos which helped him understand what he was reading as well. And in my opinion, the one book a week culture is kind of trash. Like, they tell you to just read one book a week. What ends up happening is you read one book and then you put it down. You read one book and you put it down. And if I ask you what did you learn from that book, you probably wouldn't be able to tell me, because I used to do this. I used to do this exact same thing. I would buy like loads of books and I would read, like, okay, I've got to read 40 pages a day. I'd read the book, put it down. The next day, read the book, put it down. And then a week's gone by and I've read the book. After a month, I've read 4 books, but I don't remember anything. I've read books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the standard ones that everyone reads when they're new to self-improvement. I don't remember what was in any of them, because I just read them when I was reading one book a week. I didn't study the book. I didn't try to understand what the lessons of the book actually were so that I could actually implement them into my life. I just read them just so I could add it to my statistic. And it's like Bruce Lee said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. So reading one book a month with summaries and spending the time to understand the book is way more valuable than reading one book a week, then moving on. Now, number 5 is long meditation sessions. Most young successful guys that I've seen online are huge on meditation. A lot of them have worked their way up from meditating for 1 minute, even 30 seconds, to being able to meditate 30 plus minutes at once. For me, meditation is probably one of the best returns on your investment to master your thoughts. And like I always say, to master your mind and you will master your environment. And meditation allows you to stop letting fear, doubt, and anxiety consume you. So starting off meditating, for even just 20 seconds, you might find it hard to meditate for 20 seconds. But if you're able to build it up to where you can meditate for 30 plus minutes, that's where you can start to become a true master of your mind. You don't let fear consume you. You don't let anxiety consume you. You don't let doubt, you don't let all of these negative emotions affect you and sort of cloud your vision on your journey. Number 6, they focused on their character before their income. You can have the best courses, the best mentors, the best knowledge, but do you have the character to implement it and to actually stick with it through all the periods where you feel like you are doubting yourself, you feel like nothing's working, you feel like, your progress is stagnating, you might have had a little win, but now it just seems like nothing's happening. Can you stick with it? Can you stay consistent? Building characters for success is way harder than the strategies for success. I could give you the best training program and diet right now. I could give you a 6-day workout split, push-pull legs, and I could give you the best diet, 3,000 calorie bulking diet that's healthy, and 50+% of you will still fail because you aren't the person you need to be to achieve your goal. Because if you were already that person, you'd probably have already achieved those goals. If your goal is to make $10,000 a month, if you were the type of person that could achieve $10,000 or deserve to make $10,000 a month, you would already be there. We would all already be there. So we need to focus on working on our character by building these habits over time before the income, and the income will come as a result of building our character. Now, number 7 is they are huge on routine and sprints. Having a routine allows us to dial in and block out distractions that could cause you to lose focus on your goals. Hamza, for example, he goes through phases that allows him to work for 12 to 14 hours a day and still maintain his health and relationships. How do you think he literally went from 500k subscribers to 2 million in 1 year? It's because he went through these phases. He didn't spend the whole entire year just banging out content, making posts every single day. He'd go 3 months of the year where he just goes hard, 12 to 14 hours of work a day. Then he might go 2 months after that where he might travel a little bit, because if you're just in work mode all the time, you don't really get to live life. And the experiences that Hamza will speak about in his video, he only gets them when he lives in the real world. So this is why he can't just be in routine every single second and be in this sort of monk mode. He has to do it in sprints. So you sprint for a little bit and then you walk, you relax, you go and live your life and experience things and create stories to tell. This also reminds me of Iman's monk mode protocols. It's pretty much the same thing, where you have a period of just hard work and then you have a period of putting your foot off the gas a little bit. Like I said before, these routines aren't permanent states. They're more like temporary sprints that allow you to make 6 months of progress in only a few weeks. So to summarize the points in this video, to make huge life gains, we need to be doing more of these things. Never putting anyone on a pedestal, or anything for that matter, creating more than we consume, using discipline over motivation, not reading one book a week, actually spending time to understand what we read and building up our meditation so we can meditate for longer, focusing on our character before our income, and fixing up our routine / doing temporary sprints. Now, this is my first time I've ever made this type of video, so let me know in the comments below if you did like this sort of slideshow thing. It was sort of more in-depth. It's something where you can sort of follow it along and like make notes. If you want to surround yourself with more young people like yourself on your self-improvement journey, be sure to join our free self-improvement Discord. Link is going to be in the description. And as always, it's been a pleasure to bring this video to you boys. I'm uploading every single day, so make sure you stay tuned. I'm out.